I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's George following the score by Miami. Shot clock at 5. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
A different look for Miami. Powell, he's checked in for Whiteside. The Heat trail by 5. On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Matt Barnes is out there with Johnson. Then there's C.J. Miles. Then there's Ellis. And it's Mahimi in at center. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He finished with 51 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And so it's Indiana with it after the Heat pick up 2. And that one's good, Barnes.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Freak passes to Morrow. Now the dish to Whiteside. Outside Dragic. The Heat need to get a shot off. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Freak.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Ellis outside. Outside for Miles. The pass to Johnson. He feeds it to Barnes. Pass to Ellis. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. And here they come. Here's Freak. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here's Ellis. He's got 7. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the middle, here's Miles.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy buckets.
The Pacers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Miles. And he can't hit the second. The Heat trail by 3. Turner with the steal. Here is Miles. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Barnes. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. You take a look at Barnes, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowouts, and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these relies on it big time.
And Chalmers kicks to Miles, and it's sent back by Bosch, and they're able to recover. Cousins, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Pass to Morrow. And a wide open look for Freak. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. He's got 10.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
Screen by Cousins, and here's Chalmers from the arc, and the Pacers another three.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
Now here's Dragic. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He dishes it to Whiteside, and Turner with the block. Miles the pass to Cousins, and that one's good. And it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got his first basket.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Now, here's Chalmers. Defense right on him. He kicks to Miles. And the three off target. The Heat have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Now here's Freak, defended by Chalmers. No coverage that time. And it's 7 points for Chris Bosh.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
There's a good screen. Miles dishes to Chalmers. At the top of the key, Turner. 4 on the clock. Barnes can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 3. Freak kicks to Morrow. They get it back, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
Thank you, Kevin.
Give it up. And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis.
Bosh played a great quarter of basketball. He's got 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. D-Wade out there with Freak, and it's Morrow in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Chalmers following the basket by Freak, and stolen by Freak. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Hill has the open look. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
There's the screen. Bosh drives in. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
To the inside, Ellis. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. And it's 9 points for Ellis.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Freak kicks to Bosh. Wade outside. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
And stolen by Freak. Jumps up, throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Here's Chalmers after the Heat pick up 2. Hill sets the screen for Chalmers. Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Powell, he's checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Anthony Morrow. In Indiana with a change here, too. Johnson's checked in. Pacers trail by 11. Chalmers with it. 7 points in the game. Pick up by Hill. Now, here's Chalmers. Nice D from Freak.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now, here is George. Following the miss by Freak, Johnson can't hit. Feeds to Wade. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists now in this one. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Give it up for your Heat.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Gentlemen, I had a chance to find out what Nate McMillan was discussing with his players. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around. He stressed the need to find good shots, not quick shots. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And thank you for that, Doris. Now, here's Dragic. To the middle, here's Whiteside. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Whiteside's got his second basket of the night. Pacers trail by 15. Chalmers with it. Out defended by Freak. Pick up by Hill. Johnson, the pass to Chalmers. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Chalmers has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's Freak. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Hill. Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Indiana moving it around. Here's George. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Chalmers. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Wade. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And George gets it to go.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Freak kicks to Whiteside. 59 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Wade on the wing from 20 feet out. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game.
The Heat leading by 7. And so in the game for the Pacers. Turner is out there with Hill. Then there's C.J. Miles. Then it's Paul George. And it's Cousins in at the small forward position. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. George with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside. Outside, George. Turner against Whiteside. And he gets the bucket.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Freak dishes to Bosch. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bosch has got 19 points.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
And it's not often you see a team as efficient from that short 17, as I like to call it, but it's really worked well for them today.
Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Freak throws it down.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
And George kicks to Miles. Dishes it to Turner. Shot clock at 6. The feed to Miles. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Miami. Indiana also making some changes. Ellis comes in for Turner. And it's Chalmers in for C.J. Miles. Here's Morrow, defended by George. Ellis against Wade. Passes to Freak, pulls up. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pacers trail by 11. Outside, George. And it's Miami with the rebound. Whiteside's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Morrow. Drops in the layup for 2.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Outside, George. Pick up by Hill. And here's Chalmers for 3. Tries yet again. And the layup good by George. George has got 12 points here in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
And Freak throws it down.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it. Well, how about Paul George in this one? 16 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Okay, Miami, now coming on the court are your Heat answers. Let them hear ya.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for Miami.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Outside, George. From outside, off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Bosch. And the Heat lead by 12.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they lies on this.
Yes, guys.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
Well, the players are where you're really tested. His performance tonight.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of round 2 for tonight. More round